Once upon a time, in a forest far away, there was a tiny frog named Tiddalik. Tiddalik loved to play in sunny weather. He met some of his friends by the lake, and he jumped on the lotus flowers with them.
Brrr. 8, 9, and 10. I win. I made it to 10. I win.
Bravo, Tiddalik, you did it again. Blip.
This jumping game of the frog friends made them very tired, and therefore they were very thirsty.
Come on, let's drink some water, Croak.
The 3 frog friends met on a big leaf and started to drink water. Tiddalik was drinking so fast that the other frogs warned him.
Tiddalik, be slow, you'll bloat your belly. Blip.
But I am very thirsty. I'd want to drink even more.
I think we should stop him, Croak.
After a while, Tiddalik, whose stomach was swollen with water, suddenly stopped, because there was not even a drop of water left in the lake to drink.
Huh? There was a lot of water here just now. Where did it go? Brrr.
Because you drank it all, Tiddalik, Croak.
What? Brrr. Okay, but I feel like I haven't drunk water at all. Brrr.
How can you still want to drink more water? Blip.
Where else can I find water in this forest? Tell me quickly. Brrr. Brrr. Brrr.
There's a creek behind those giant trees.
Hush, why do you say that? What if he dries up the creek now? Blip.
Tiddalik, with a swollen belly, hopped away from his friends. The frog friends, who were staring in surprise, immediately went to inform the giant hippo. At that time, the giant hippo was resting under a tree, and his assistant, Fox, was on watch right in front of him.
Blip. Hello, Fox. We urgently want to talk to the giant hippo. He is in a deep sleep right now.
You better wake him up. It's very important.
What can you say that is more important than his sleep, little frogs? Fox, hurry up. Blip. Otherwise we will not have a drop of water to drink or to wash. Blip.
When the fox saw the frog's fear and urgency, he woke the giant hippo up. The hippo opened his eyes wide and bent over the 2 frog friends. The frogs told what had happened, and then they jumped on the giant hippo's head and went in search of Tiddalik.
If we run out of all our water, it will be a disaster for the jungle animals.
At that moment, the bloated Tiddalik arrived at the creek.
Here is the water, so good. Brrr.
A rabbit, who saw the frog Tiddalik drinking water by the creek, was going to come to the edge and drink water. But the frog warned him.
Hey, rabbit, all the water here is mine. Go drink water from somewhere else. Brrr.
But there is no other water around here. Even the lake has dried up.
The frog drank all the water from the creek without listening to what the rabbit said. Now he has an even bigger belly than before.
Where else can I find water here?
The rabbit's eyes widened in surprise.
You finished the water of the creek before I could take a sip, and you still want to drink water?
Yeah. I drank the lake. I fished the creek. I'll drink all the water.
Tiddalik continued to search for water in the forest, with his big belly growing larger by the gulp. Wherever he saw a small puddle, he started to drink it. The inhabitants of the forest were very surprised when they saw the dried lake and the creek that no longer flowed. Neither an owl could find water, nor a gazelle. Finally, the giant hippo and little frog friends saw the sad rabbit standing by the creek.
Have you seen a frog that is greedy for water here, rabbit?
Yeah, he went that way. He even drinks tiny puddles formed by rain.
The giant hippo sprinted with all his might and followed Tiddalik's trail, and other forest animals followed after him. The frog, Tiddalik, was just about to drink the last puddle he found when the hippo and dehydrated forest dwellers appeared before him.
Tiddalik, stop! You drank all the water in the forest and left us no water to drink.
You must give back the water of the lake and creek.
Your frog friends are telling the truth, Tiddalik. A huge hippo like me and that tiny bird you see need water too.
Even plants, trees, insects need water. Please open your mouth and give us back the water you filled in your stomach.
Even though the inhabitants of the forest begged Tiddalik, whose belly was full of water, he was not willing to give back the water he drank.
What are we going to do?
If we can make him laugh, he can't hold back any longer and he'll give back all the water. Yeah! Great idea! Besides, Tiddalik loves to laugh.
The rabbit found a hat and started entertaining the frog. Although Tiddalik found the rabbit funny, he managed to restrain himself not to laugh. This time, the panda was on the stage. He started dancing so funny that everyone in the forest started laughing at him. But Tiddalik didn't laugh at the panda's dance either. Then the little squirrel quickly started to draw a picture. The forest dwellers began to wait in anticipation. Everyone laughed when the squirrel showed him the picture he made. But Tiddalik didn't. In the end, the giant hippo was on the stage, not to make them laugh, but in anger.
Now I am very angry, Tiddalik.
The giant hippo started with his huge body, jumping and grunting like a frog nervously. All the animals were laughing because whatever the hippo was doing looked funny. Finally, the frog Tiddalik could not stand it and started laughing like the others at the hippo. Just as his mouth was opened, all the water he drank gushed out everywhere. The lake has returned to its original state. The creek started to flow again, and even small puddles have finally filled their place. As Tiddalik laughed, his belly shrunk. He's back to his old cute frog form.
Well done, Tiddalik. You didn't leave all us many forest dwellers thirsty.
You don't have a big belly anymore. You can easily jump on lotus leaves.
Oh, I had a huge belly. Now I feel so relieved. The next time you feel thirsty, think about others. Everyone else in this forest needs water as much as you. For example, I need to go and take a shower right now. You are right, my friends.
The forest dwellers were very happy to have water again, because water is the most valuable part of the forest. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a small but dense forest. The trees whispered to one another, and the flowers pollinated each other, and all the plants enjoyed being together as a forest. One day, one of the beautiful days of spring, between a cactus and a sunflower, a glowing seed started to grow. This growing flower was a gorgeous rose with crimson petals.
Hello, my name is Rosie.
I'm a cactus. Nice to meet you. Your petals are so beautiful, Rosie. I wish I had petals like yours.
Thanks, but not everyone can be smart and beautiful and fragrant, right?
Rosie's haughty response surprised everyone. She was such an arrogant flower, even though she had just bloomed.
I am obviously the most beautiful flower here. Look at my shiny petals. There are lots of beautiful plants here, Rosie. You are just one of them. What? How dare you compare me with the prickly cactus? I am much more beautiful than he.
Cactus was very upset about what he heard, and he could not say anything.
It's not nice what you said to the cactus, Rosie. And you have thorns, too.
Actually, it's not nice to compare a cactus with a beautiful rose like me. What would you know about beauty? You don't even bloom.
Neither the cactus nor the sunflower or the trees could get used to Rosie's attitude, because she was a flower that constantly praised herself. Days passed, and summer finally came. The sunflower was so happy. With her bright yellow face, she followed the sun's rays all day long. Cactus, on the other hand, drank the water he had stored throughout the winter and kept himself vigorous and healthy all summer long. Even some tiny birds visited the cactus to drink water. Other plants were not able to store water like cactus for this hot weather. And Rosie even began to wilt because of thirst.
Will it ever rain here?
Winter has to come for it to rain, Rosie.
But I am about to wither from this thirst. All my beauty is gone.
You can ask Cactus for help if you want.
Rosie saw that the cactus was happy to help other flowers, but she was too proud to speak up because she always said bad words to him. However, when another petal withered and fell from her head, she put her pride aside and was willing to be embarrassed. She asked the cactus for help.
Hey, Cactus, I'm sorry for the cruel words I said to you and Pine Tree. You are both beautiful and very useful plants for this forest. Can you help me too?
Cactus saw that Rosie was choosing to be humble and had put her arrogance aside, so he shared his water with her. She could feel life spring up inside her once again, and her bright petals spread out in the rays of the sun. From that day on, Rosie learned not to judge her friends by their looks, because no matter how different we look from each other, each one of us is designed with beauty and helpfulness. Under the deep blue seas, the dangerous shark gang was hunting again that day. The gang was so intimidating that whenever they opened their mouths, shoals of fish would scatter. But a yellow fish, hiding inside a huge sea minaret, was not as lucky.
Look here. We've found a great meal.
Let's eat it.
The shark gang was just about to eat the yellow fish, but then they saw a bigger fish swimming overhead.
Hey, look. That fish is bigger. Let's eat that one. Yeah.
However, the dangerous gang realized too late that the big fish they wanted to eat was actually a toy fish on the end of a fisherman's hook.
Oh, my tooth. My tooth hurt a lot.
Ew, oh, my nose. Oh, my nose hurts a lot.
While they were busy with the toy fish, the yellow fish escaped and was saved from being eaten by them.
Because of you, we've lost our lunch.
The beautiful sea wasn't just a bunch of sharks. It was vast and full of colorful, cute, and happy fish families.
Come on, time to go inside. But, Mommy... Guys, I have to go get something to eat. And you should stay inside the house while I'm gone.
Mom, let's go with you, please.
No, dear. That would be too dangerous. It's full of sharks out there. Come on, all of you come inside. And definitely don't talk to strangers.
3 red fish entered their house, which was a sunken ship. The shark gang that saw them wanted to catch the mother fish right there.
Oh, super delicious mother fish. And this time, it's not a toy.
The big shark suddenly stopped his friends, who wanted to attack.
Stop. Rather than just eating one fish, why don't we eat all 3 fish hidden inside that sunken ship, huh?
You're so clever, boss.
Let's eat all 3. Not so fast. We will not attack these fish right away, because while they're trying to get into their tiny house with these huge bodies, they can easily escape. We have to make a plan. What kind of plan, boss?
You go wait in a quiet place.
Leave the plan to me.
So the shark wandered among the red corals to disguise himself. He painted himself red, just like he was a member of the red fish family. Then he found an orange-patterned moss to hide his dangerous fin. He threw the moss on his back and covered his pointed fin. Finally, the shark brought the red fish's favorite moss cookies.
No fish can resist these cookies.
The shark swam towards the house of the red fish and knocked on the door with his nose.
Who is it?
I'm a nose red fish selling moss cookies. Wouldn't you like to have some? Moss cookies!
The red fish were young and very excited about cookies, so they wanted to go right out and get some.
Stop, brothers. Our mother told us not to talk to strangers.
One of the red fish brothers looked out through the tiny hole in the door.
But she is not a stranger because she's a redfish just like us.
So the fish siblings went out.
Let me take you home. There are even more cookies at my home.
The redfish followed the shark, while the shark was slyly contemplating how to eat them. A fishing rod fell on top of him, scraping the moss that was hiding his fin. At that moment, the redfish realized that he was a shark.
He is a shark!
Run!
One of them hid behind the rocks, the other among the corals, and the other hid under the stone. But the shark found each of them and caught all three.
We will have a nice feast with my friends.
Only one of them managed to escape from the shark and swam quickly towards her house. Just then, the mother redfish was very scared when she could not see her babies inside the house.
No! No! Where are you, my babies?
The mother fish was about to go away to look for her children, but then she saw her babies swimming hastily towards her.
Mommy, the shark kidnapped my brothers. I know where they are. We can save them.
The mother fish wisely decided to seek help from the giant whale Willie. And then the three of them swam together to where the shark gang was. The shark gang were just about to have their fishy meal when they were surprised to find that they only had 2 fish.
But there are only 2 redfish here, boss.
Huh? What? How?
I think you must have missed one of them, boss.
Yes, it was me who ran away.
What?
That's when the shark gang saw the big whale Willie, and they were so scared. In this way, while 2 little redfish were saved, Willie immediately opened his mouth wide and caught all 3 sharks.
Will you try to hunt juvenile fish again?
No. We promise no.
Then the red fish can return home safely?
Yes. They can, yes. Yeah, get us out of here.
So the redfish family returned home safely. And from then on, the 3 little red fish understood how important it was to obey their mother and stay safe in their beautiful sea home.